Namaskar. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to our yoga class. As is the usual practice, let's go over the basics of yoga. Yoga is different from Western medicine, and it is different in the sense that Western medicine treats the symptoms, whereas yoga, while it is reducing the symptoms, is actually working towards the root cause of illness in the body. And yoga primarily works by stress reduction in the body. It can be done with physical exercises, and in that form, it's called Hatha Yoga. But when it is done with breathing exercises, mantras, and meditative exercises, then it becomes part of Tantra Yoga. But regardless of whether what style of yoga you do, the important thing to focus on is that the mind does not wander. So keep the awareness within you, focus your mind on your breath, and visualize the part of body that's being exercised, and that will bring maximum benefit through yoga. Yoga is designed to increase the energy of communication in body systems, stimulates better immune system and body's repair mechanism. It makes you feel better and minor issues get resolved. But the same set of palliative yoga exercises can also have therapeutic effect. In fact, Dr. Rajan has innovated on a very unique yoga therapy method called measured yoga therapy, where we measure how the nadis on our fingertips are performing, and that gives us a window into how different organs or organ systems in the body are performing, where does the root cause of illness lie, and on the basis of that, we can recommend some very targeted exercises that will benefit your particular condition. So if any of you have any condition you want to talk about, please don't ask it on this forum because it is a public forum, but you can email me at balmukund.dhar@gmail.com, and that'll be the best way to schedule a consultation for you. And I am a beneficiary of Measured Yoga Therapy Program. I was sick with chronic fatigue syndrome last year at this time. I started Measured Yoga Therapy, and it's something which is considered an incurable condition in Western medicine. I was lucky I was here. I got connected to Life in Yoga, and in 4 months, submit substantial recovery from my symptoms. Few points to note about today's yoga class. First and foremost, please follow instructions to avoid any adverse reactions. Important instruction is to keep your spine straight. Take support if needed, but make sure that the spine is straight. Do your practice gently without strain. In fact, if it is too much strain on the body, then it's not yoga by definition. And also, there is a limit in duration or count of specific exercises. Please follow it. When you have doubt, avoid the practice or seek clarification. But remember that the liability is entirely yours. Do not multitask or merge two exercises. The slower you do, the better it is for you. The other very important thing is regular discipline practice. So if you miss a day, use the video recording from our yoga channel on YouTube, Life in Yoga Rajan, where we broadcast our sessions live. Remember that yoga is not just physical exercise, it's a lot more than that, but it's not a religious practice either. So people from all religions are welcome, and it does not interfere with anybody's religious practice. Yoga brings good health to the mind and the body. It brings inner awareness and a sense of cosmic connection. And with that, I'll welcome you all to our yoga family, and I'll let Dr. Raj start today's session.
Namaste, everyone. As usual, we begin with 3 ohms. Let's take a deep breath in. If there is anyone new today, please unmute yourself and say yes. That way I know to give more detailed instructions. Otherwise, I'll assume that everyone has attended a previous session, so the instructions may be a little more brief.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. So anybody else other than Meena Shah? Okay, that's good. So we bring our awareness at the perineum. We do the chakra vibration exercise. This will be the first of 4 segments of exercises we do. In the chakra vibrations, it is meant to clear out any mental health related issues or autoimmune conditions. And then after we do that, we do what is called the Ujjayi Pranayama, or the happy face breathing. This helps the body's various parts connect better with the brain. And after that, We energize the body with spinal alignment, and that's what is more people understand yoga as the physical element. So the physical element will come after that. And then we follow up that with breathing exercises, the alternate nostril breathing and deep breathing that energizes the central nervous system. And finally, in the end, we do meditation, which is for the strengthening the immune system in the body. Okay. So we'll first begin with the chakra vibration. It will take about 15 minutes, where we are all chanting specific mantras focused in different parts of the body. So we start with the bottommost part of the body is the perineum. The perineum is the space between the anus and the genital area. So when you're seated, your two butts are supporting the seat. In between, right in the middle, is where you're focused on the perineum. And focusing mentally there, you squeeze slightly your buttocks, means you're stimulating that area. We press the little finger with the thumb and we do the mantra LAM. Then we come one by one other points along. In each place, we will repeat the mantra a few times. Okay, so we'll begin with LAM. Let's take a deep breath in. Press the little finger with the thumb. Focus on the perineum. Take a deep breath in. LAM. 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 Release the finger and continue. LAM. Last time. LAM. Now we bring our awareness 1 inch above the perineum, and this is behind the place where we urinate. And as we draw in there slightly to stimulate that area, we do the mantra VAM, and we press the ring finger against the thumb. Take a deep breath in. VAM. VAM. Release the fingers and continue. Release the, now let's continue to the navel area. Focus behind the navel in the middle of the body. And as you draw in at the navel, we do the mantra Ram. Press the middle finger with the thumb and focusing there, take a deep breath in. Ram. 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 Release the fingers and continue. Ram. Ram. Last time. Ram. Bring the awareness right in between the breasts in the middle of the body. And here we press the index finger with the thumb and we do the mantra Yam. Take a deep breath in. Yum. Yum. Release the fingers and continue. Last time. Now bring the awareness to the throat and focus at the throat. We do the mantra Hum. Thumbs up mudra. Release the hands and continue. Bring the awareness to the middle of the head. And where is the middle of the head? Right behind the middle of the bridge of the nose. So if you take the middle of your eyes and take your finger along the side of the eyes and slide it all the way till it hits the ear, the two fingers point exactly to the middle of the head. It is just at the bottom of the brain. So we focus there with the thumbs up mudra and we do the mantra Cham. Take a deep breath in. Cham. Cham. Release your hands and continue. Last time. Now we bring the awareness to the top of the head, right in the middle of the top of the head. Focusing there, we will do the mantra Om. Again with the thumbs up mudra. Loose fist with the thumbs up. Release the fingers and continue. Now we go on to our happy face breathing, the Ujjayi Pranayama. So those of you who are familiar with it, please begin. And those of you who are new or need instruction, close your eyes first and bring your awareness to the throat. The throat is the lowermost part of the mouth, and you can feel that hole in there through which food and air passes down. You can often feel the postnasal fluid, the saliva and things flowing down over there. Keep your focus over there and make a big smile with your eyes closed. As the cheeks pull out, feel like the throat is stretching very slightly a little bit. Keep your focus on the stretch in the throat. And as you inhale and exhale slowly, feel like the air is rubbing along the stretch. And it feels like a slight sucking sensation. Keep the focus there. Continue. Okay, now we can go on to the respiratory mantra. Bring your awareness inside the sternum in the middle of the body. From there, feel a line going through the middle of the body and out of the head. And along that line, you feel a vibration moving. The mantra is Haim Im 3 syllables. Haim Im So feel Haim Im Haim Im Haim Im feel out, go out of the body. This is a very important exercise in this COVID season as things are spreading. Close your eyes and visualize that. It'll help to clear good respiratory health. Continue. Now we can go on to our regular spine alignment exercise followed by Today, remember, it's a long session, so we will be doing the spinal mantra also for spinal health. So, but before we proceed, I would today, since we won't get time to talk, I want to mention two things that are extremely important. The first thing, which is the real important element, is please don't let anybody come into your home. If you have maids who are coming to clean, stop all of that till this COVID season is over. And the reason for which all this spread that is happening is largely because in the heating season, the air is circulating inside the home. And if anybody who has COVID, if they come into your home, the virus stays there and is circulating within. And if you're exposed to it for 15 minutes, you will catch COVID. So that is the reason you don't want anybody coming from outside. Even though it is not good for heating efficiency, it is recommended if you can keep a window or something open whereby the circulation is better. That will be a lot, it'll help you to keep the air cleaner. There are 99% of the homes in the US don't have 24-hour fresh air coming in. There are some newly built homes which have what is called the air balance system. And so they do pump in fresh air from outside at a very low rate so that the heating and cooling is not compromised. But 99% of the homes don't have that, particularly single family homes. So be very careful. And already this morning, one of our colleagues seemed to have COVID already. And so it is very, very easy to get it if you expose yourself. Now, the second thing is not that important, but there was a question raised of me by somebody about frequent urinary tract infection. So for this, there are two very important things. The preventive element is for women, whenever they are cleaning themselves and wiping the butt, all the time to move from front to back. If they go from back to front, then in which case, there is always the possibility that whatever are the germs or the things in the fecal tract can come into the urinary tract and can cause urinary tract infection. The second element is if one catches urinary tract infection, there is a very easy cure that is available. What it is, those of you who use tamarind in your cooking, occasionally you will get a tamarind seed that is in there. If you use the tamarind seed and slightly roast it and then just eat it, so that cures urinary tract infection. So it's very, very easy home remedy that you can do. So I just wanted to mention these two things. So now let's proceed with the neck exercises, starting the spinal alignment exercises. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, tilt your head and bring your ear towards one shoulder. Inhale, come back. And as you exhale, go towards the other side and inhale, come back. Continue. Exhale, tilt to one side. Inhale, come back. Exhale, tilt to the other side and inhale, come back. Continue. Last exhalation. And as you inhale, come back. And as you exhale, turn the head and look over one shoulder. Inhale, come back. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. And inhale, come back and continue. Last exhalation turn, look over the shoulder, inhale, come back. And now with the next inhalation, lift up your head and take it backward. Exhale, bring the chin towards the chest. As you exhale, bring the chin down to the chest, and then we do 360-degree turn. Inhale, half a circle, and exhale, complete the circle, and continue going. Now, once you complete the circle, let's go backward. Inhale, go one side, and then come back and complete the circle. Okay, that is good. Now, let's go on to the shoulder exercises. Inhale, lift up one shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Inhale, lift up the other shoulder. Exhale, rotate it back and bring it down. Continue alternating shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Now we will do the long circle. So as you inhale, lift up the hand and take it all the way around, and exhale, come it down. The other hand, inhale and take it around. And last time, inhale and exhale. This is not for the spine, but rather the shoulder. Now we go on to our hand exercises. Bring the palms facing the floor straight in front of you. And as you inhale, raise the palm perpendicular to the forearm and stretch out your fingers as wide as possible. Now, as you exhale, take the thumb in and make a downward facing fist. Inhale and exhale. Continue. Now make the fist and keep the fist, and inhale and exhale, rotate around the fist. Let's go backward. Okay. Now bring the elbows in line with the shoulders. And as you inhale, start with a loose fist. As you inhale, raise and open out the palms, go around the wrist and bring it down. And again, the fist. Inhale and exhale. Let's go backward. Last time. Inhale and exhale and interlock the hands. Bring the hand behind the head. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. Last exhalation and inhale, come back. Now get hold of your elbows behind your head. And as you exhale, pull on one elbow. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, pull on the other elbow. Inhale, come back up, and continue. Okay, now bring your hands behind you, get hold of your opposite hands or elbows wherever it reaches. And as you exhale, turn to one side, inhale, come back. Exhale, turn the other way, inhale, come back, and continue. As you inhale, come back. Now let's cross one leg over the other. So the knee that is on the top, get hold of the knee with the interlocked hands. And as you exhale, you not only pull it in and cross it in the opposite direction, the head goes the other way. Leg goes one way, the head goes the other way. Inhale, release, and exhale, pull and turn. Meena Shah, I cannot see which leg you're holding. Are you holding your right leg? Yeah, if you're holding your right leg, your head should turn to the right while the right leg gets pulled leftward. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Now let's go to the other leg. As you exhale, pull and turn the head the other way. Whichever leg you pull, you're turning the head to the same side. If you're pulling your left leg, you turn your head to the left, but the right leg is pulled the other way. Last exhalation, pull and release. Now, sit a little forward if you're on the chair. Have a little bit of space behind you. place your palms. If you're on the floor, place your palms firmly on the floor behind you on the two sides. If you're in the chair, hold the sides of the chair, the seat of the chair very firmly. And then taking a deep breath in, make a backward arch. Feel the weight increase in your hand and shoulders as you make a full backward arch, and stay there for 15 slow breaths. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently come back up. Now, stand up, and we will bend at the hips. So get hold of your chair or whatever you can. If you need support, take support of the chair. If you have good balance and you don't need to worry about getting a support, get your hands behind your back, get hold of your elbows, take a deep breath in, pull back your shoulders, and as you exhale, bend from the hip. Make sure the chin is up and the shoulder is pulled back so that the back will not bend. Only you're bending from the hip. And stay there. Inhale and exhale and stay in that position. You will find the stretch from the bottom of the feet all along the legs till the hips. Feel the stretch there as you inhale and exhale. Inhale and go up and go all the way back. And then stand up and you can take a seat now. Now we go on to do the alternate nostril breathing. So the alternate nostril breathing is very simple for those who need guidance, and for those who don't need it, please do it with visualization. So for the beginner, close one nostril, exhale and inhale. Then close that nostril, they open out the other, exhale and inhale. Simply exhaling and inhaling through one nostril at a time takes care of the Anulom Vilom Pranayam. So try it for a minute, and after you have tried it, we will take a couple of steps next. So go ahead. Okay. Now, a good hand position to keep once you have the breathing going is, you take your index finger of the right hand and press it against the base of the thumb and bring the middle finger next to it. So you have opened out the thumb as well as a ring finger, little finger. So with that, with the thumb, you close the right nostril, exhale and inhale through the left nostril, close the left nostril with the ring finger and little finger, exhale through the right nostril, inhale through the right nostril, close and go, continue this way. Okay, now we will take one step further. Whenever you inhale from one nostril, feel the vitality cross over behind the eye of the opposite side and go up the ear and go and lodge in the middle of the brain. And as you exhale from the other nostril, feel it cross over going that way. Then you inhale from this nostril and feel it go the opposite side. Inhalation complete in the middle of the head. Exhale, you will go out, feel that way. Now, those of you who are doing it for a while, after a while, you may feel like an entire bridge kind of structure on the two sides of the brain. And when you inhale and go, that whole arc gets activated, and you exhale, it comes out. Inhale, you go, the whole arc gets activated. Some of you may feel that. Whichever way you feel, it is fine. It is balancing the two sides of the brain. Continue. So sometimes people ask, what should we do with the left hand? The left hand, you curl the index finger in and place it at the base of the thumb, and you can hold the middle finger to the thumb while you're doing this Anulom Vilom or alternate nostril breathing. Now it's time to go on to the spinal mantra. So it is self-explanatory. So here we go. We do the 7 mantras from the feet and ankle to the knees, to the lowermost part of the spine, which is in between the buttocks and the back, and then the lumbar spine, the thoracic spine, the cervical spine in the neck, and then in the back of the head, in the very top, called the Shikha point. The mantra for the feet and neck are the same, that is Aim.
Now let us begin from the feet and ankle with mantra Aim, moving to knees where we vibrate Shim, and move on to the base of the spine where we do Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. Aim, Shim, Jim. I'm Shim 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 Jim. Now we move from the base of the spine to the lumbar region, then to the thoracic or the back region of the spine with Jim, Jime, Haim. So let's go. Jim, Jime, Haim. 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 Now we move from the thoracic spine to the spine and the neck to the back of the head with Haim, Aim, Om. Let's go. Haim, Aim, Om. 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 Now we do all the 7 mantras in sequence, starting from the feet and ankle. Aim, Shim, Jim, Jime, Haim, Aim, Om. 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 I'm Shim Jim Jam Ham I'm 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 Om.
Now we go on to the Bhastrika Pranayam. The Bhastrika is simply full deep breathing. So most of you know it from before. As you inhale, feel the belly come out. And as you continue to inhale, the chest expands and finally the shoulder pulls back. You can do this full deep breathing with the hand in the belly. So inhale, all comes, and exhale, everything contracts. Or you can do it with your hands in a loose fist with elbows by the side of the chest. As you inhale, the belly comes out. As the chest expands, you lift up the elbows a little bit. And then as the shoulder pulls back, you open out the palms and take the shoulder back, and exhale, you come down. So whichever way you do, we will do 2-3 rounds. In the first round, I will call the exhalation also. But when you inhale, feel the vitality, visualize that the energy is going to the head, and exhale, it is coming out of the head. So let's begin. Let's go. 1, inhale. Exhale. 2, exhale. 3, exhale. 4, exhale. 5, exhale. 6, exhale. 7, exhale. 8, exhale. 9, exhale. 10, exhale. 11, exhale. 12, exhale. 30, exhale. 40, exhale. 50, exhale. 60, exhale. 70, exhale. 80, exhale. 90, exhale. 20, exhale. Bring the hands down. Keep the eyes closed. And observe any sensations you may feel in your head or anywhere in the body. If you don't feel any sensations, that's perfectly okay. Let's go on to the second round. Again, let's get ready. This time, I will not call the exhalation. Exhale in your own time, but make the exhalation slower than the inhalation. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Keep the eyes closed and observe the sensations within. Because today's focus is on spinal health, we will do a third round of Bhastrika before we go on to meditation. I understand meditation will be a little shorter than usual, but that's fine. So let's get ready for the third round. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. 11. 12. 30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. And 20. Bring down the hands. Keep your eyes closed. And observe how you feel right from the head, the brain going through the spine, all the way down the spine. See whether you feel energized there. If you feel any sensations, observe them. If there are no sensations, that is fine. Mentally tell yourself, I give up all ideas and concepts and I care about nothing. Feel like your awareness has drifted far above the head, as if the closed eyes are looking inward and upward, far above the head, in letting go of everything. If you have a personal mantra, you can do it. For Kannagi Sendil, you can do the mantra Haim, Haim, Haim. You can do that. So continue listening to the mantra. And for those of you who don't have a mantra, just keep the awareness above the head or watch your breath, and there is Om playing in the background. Hira Suri, the mantra is also Haim. Suresh Shah, the mantra is home, like HOM, home.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bring your awareness to the body, or if you feel like, you can continue meditating. We have exceeded the time by about 3 minutes, but whenever you feel like ending the meditation, you can mentally affirm to yourself, saying, "May I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born." And with that as the thought, you can raise your hands up and bring it 6 inches in front of your eyes and look straight into the palm of your hands when you open your eyes, whenever you decide to end. But you can continue the meditation. And one other last note is, I think some of you might have discussed with Bal Mukund what to do on Thanksgiving Day on Thursday. If you decide to make this as our Thanksgiving forum so that you don't need to have gathering, feel free to join in, and I'll discuss with Bal Mukund whether this session can be extended by another hour, where after we finish the meditation, it can be each person expressing their Thanksgiving and having their meals together over this. So with that, namaste everyone. See you tomorrow, and tomorrow we will have time for question answers, so keep all of them ready. Thank you. Namaste.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Dr.
Doctor.
Raj.
Thank you very much,
you.
Dr.
Thank you.
Rajan.
See you
Dr.
later.
Thank you,
very
Dr.
much.
Rajan.
Dr.
Thank
Rajan.
you.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you, Dr. Raj.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank you, Dr.
Thank
Rajan.
you. Thank you, Dr. Rajan. Thank you. Thank you, Rajendra. Dr. Rajan.
Thank you. Thank you,
you.
Dr. Raj.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, Balmukund.
जी नमस्कार.
Right.
Thank you.
तो मैंने भजन ग्रुप खोल दिया है
अच्छा.
एंड आई 3-4 लोगों को मैंने इनवाइट भेजा है.
Okay.
किसे
हमें
किसे
भी
इनविटेशन
भेज-
चाहिए?
हमें भी चाहिए.
ओके तो मैं आप लोग अपना अपना एक एक करके नाम बोलते जाइए एंड आई विल राइट दोस नेम्स एंड आई विल से इट. सो गो अहेड.
शकुंतला and Raj Mahajan.
कुंतला जी एंड हु एल्स?
Raj Mahajan, मेरे husband.
हमारा कहाँ गया?
Kulvinder.
Sir, I missed somebody in between. Before Kulvinder, it was somebody else.
Raman Bhai, Palak,
पत्रा
Raman Bhai, Bhagwati.
दोनों का.
Okay.
Kiran.
Got it. Ravinder Gupta. Okay. Who else?
Avni,
Anjana.
Anjana ji. Okay.
Avani,
गुप्ता के साथ किरण गुप्ता.
Got it. Okay.
सत्यपाल.
Satyapal.
अरुणा कथुरिया.
Who else?
Serena Narang.
Surina.
I will only listen though.
Did you get me?
Fine.
Balmukund?
अरुणा कथुरिया.
Balmukund,
The
did you get
idea
me?
is this, because everybody loves to sing bhajans or Bollywood songs or whatever, and the times of social isolation, so this would be our 40-45 minutes of relax, no recording, no YouTube broadcast. People can just come in and chat and sing bhajans and laugh together.
बालमुकुंद जी,
Did you-
मिश्रा जी का नाम लिख लीजिए.
Okay.
हमारा भी नाम.
Have you got me?
बालमुकुंद जी, can I have it separate?
Hello. Palmukund,
Balmukund, did you get me?
Raman
Yeah, I
Palak.
got.
Avni.
Yeah, I got. Avneet.
Okay.
Satyapal Khera ji, I got you. Govardhan Patel ji, I'll add you.
सत्यपाल.
Yeah, I got it. Aruna
Thank
Kathuria ji, huh?
हाँ जी अरुणा कथुरिया.
Balmukund ji, to
Yes.
make the thing is tell them people who are interested send email to you.
Say that again.
No, let's do it
A
here.
request to the people who are interested, let them
Send me an email. Yeah. So, I mean, we'll start with one. Vijendra Shirai also wants to listen to bhajans, okay? I didn't know you were Dharmic.
अरुणा कथुरिया.
sing.
Balmukund ji, do you have me? Raman
Yes, I
Palak
have you.
and Bhagwati Palak. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
बालमुकुंद राधा.
Radha Dhanayak.
राधा कंदारे.
Radha Kandale.
Me
Okay.
too.
मेरा भी लिख लीजिए. नीलम लिख लीजिए.
Radha Kandale and Neelam Malik, right?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. Who else?
अरुणा कथुरिया.
Aruna Kathuria. Yeah, I got Aruna Kathuria.
Okay.
Yeah, Janki Ram Pulani ji. Okay. Yeah.
Shah. Meena Shah.
Meena Shah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hindu Sharma.
Wednesday.
Hindu Sharma ji, okay.
Balmukund, Suresh Purohit, this is for
Suresh Purohit
Thanksgiving
also.
Day. This for Thanksgiving Day or what?
I mean, Thanksgiving Day, everybody is invited. We'll just extend the session for as long as it goes.
Okay, write my name. I may speak some sloka.
This was
not
something
bhajan.
because I saw that
Sloka.
everybody is very enthusiastic about the bhajans and all before the class. So I thought we will have a separate session for people to just have,
Thank
So
you.
what time it will be?
Please add
So I'm thinking 7:30 p.m. on sometime midweek, maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Wednesday is good day.
7:30 p.m. Eastern. So it's halfway between in the week. So, when people
Yeah, that's good.
listen.
Okay.
Good.
ठीक है चलिए तो I'll send this invite to people और
Tuesday
बाकी
का
Thanksgiving वाला तो people we'll keep the session open after 7 o'clock so people can